Yeah.
Hi, I'm Fernando, and this is Isaiah, and our presentation today is on poverty in California.
The two research questions that we created were how many children experience poverty in California by age group, and how does the cost of living affect the rate of poverty in different California counties?
For data collection, we found various reliable sources online and gathered the data given from those sources and compiled them into a spreadsheet and then made graphs to analyze the data better.
After gathering data from multiple bureaus, data centers, and third-party providers, and creating our graphs, we can analyze the poverty rates in California and how they affect different age groups as well as different counties. Now, in this graph to the right, you can see in each column that with as age increase, as the years increase, 2017 to 2019, there's a gradual decrease in the California poverty line. However, the main focus of this is that as age groups increase, the greater risk of poverty increases as well. Now, what's significant about this is that as a child ages, um, increases, so 0 to 5, 6 to 15, 16 to 17, they are more likely to be found under the poverty line. Now, this can also impede children's cognitive development, their social skills, emotional problems, um, as well as their mental and physical health. Now, we should care because poverty is a prominent issue in California's youth, and it's necessary to realize that it not only affects their present, but their future life as well.
For our second research question, how does the cost of living affect the rate of poverty in California counties? We considered the following variables such as housing cost, tax, the county specifically, national average and cost of living, as well as employment rate. What we found was just the general cost of living in California was actually far higher than the national average. And interestingly, areas with higher cost of living actually yielded lower poverty rates than others. In order to get a better look on this, we went into county specifically and compared counties' poverty rate to the city's cost of living. And as you can see by the graphs on the right, counties with lower poverty rates actually had cities of higher cost of living, whereas counties with high cost of living or low cost of living had actually higher poverty rates comparatively. Um, Significance of this research is obviously um, choosing areas of living. You don't want to go areas with higher poverty rates. Well, one of the primary factors that contributed to this was job availability. Um, so areas with higher poverty rates, low job availability, not the best place to live, obviously. So good factor to consider when deciding living.
So this matters because 1 out of 6.6 people in California are below the poverty line, and it's a social economic epidemic. Now, although it's only 10.9% of Californians or Americans, it's actually 40 million California residents that are facing poverty today. And the bigger issue is that of this 40 million, 9 million are children. So to further our research, what we can do is we can extend it for years prior to 2017, which can provide us a larger time frame of data, which can show us exactly how the trend line increases over decades. In addition to this, we can not only extend our research from children age groups, but also adult and elderly age groups as well. In conclusion, we need to realize that 10.5 of Americans, which is a minor amount in reality, which is 34 million people, lie below the poverty line and is much higher in California as the cost of living is greater. The destruction that poverty has on individuals, families, neighborhoods, and communities is dangerously unmentioned and needs to be focused on now.